What is going on, everyone? I have brand new Rush Duel news, and this is news I was waiting for because I knew it was going to come out. I knew it was going to come out. We all knew this was going to happen. Summon Skull finally has its fusion with Red Eyes Black Dragon, and surprisingly, it's not Black Skull Dragon. This time, Summon Skull said, hey, you know what? I'm going to be the primary core of this fusion, and you can support me, Red Eyes. Because in Black Skull Dragon, it feels like it's mostly Red Eyes adapting Summon Skull to its form. This one is Summon Skull adapting more of Red Eyes' attributes to himself. So we have Black Dragon Skull Archfiend, level 9 Dark Fiend Fusion Effect Monster with 3200 attack and 2500 defense, same exact level and stats as Black Skull Dragon. The materials are of course the same as Black Skull Dragon, Summon Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Requirement for the effect, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Effect, all face-up monsters you control gain 500 attack until the end of the turn. Then you can destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with 3100 or less attack. That is a really specific amount of attack to destroy, but it's pretty much going to wipe off anything that's not a gigantic fusion monster like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or a maximum monster. And the fact that your whole field is going to get boosted by 500, this thing is going to go up straight up to 3700, be able to climb over pretty much anything except for the cards I just mentioned, maximum monsters and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Absolutely amazing card, easy to bring out. And in case you're wondering, how are you going to bring this out in a Red Eyes deck when Red Eyes is your legend monster? Well, we're going to be using this brand new card right here, Skull Archfiend of Armageddon. Level 7 Dark Fiend Effect Monster, 2500 attack, defense 1200. And in case you didn't know, this is the exact same level and stats as Summon Skull in the manga. So this one is more representing the manga accurate Summon Skull with the proper level 7. Its effect is this card's name is Summon Skull while in your hand or graveyard. Requirement, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. This card's name is Summon Skull during this turn. Then you can choose one level 7 or lower normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon this to your field face up. So here you go. Add this to your Red Eyes deck, and there you go. You have your Summon Skull without actually adding in the Legend Summon Skull monster. Amazing, and it even revives Red Eyes Black Dragon with its effect, so you can easily perform the fusion while it's on the field. But you don't even really need to, because thanks to Meteor Flare Fusion, you can just fuse it straight from the hand, because in the hand it's going to also count as Summon Skull. And if you're wondering vice versa, well, let's say I want to run a Fiend deck that revolves around Summon Skull, because Summon Skull's got its own little brand of support. How am I going to incorporate Red Eyes? Well, if you've seen one of my older videos, Red Eyes Moon Dragon is a monster that counts as Red Eyes while in the hand. So all you need to do is use the effect of Moon Dragon, and that's it. It's going to count as Red Eyes Black Dragon. It could also count as Red Eyes on the field as well. So there you go. There you go. You have your pseudo Red Eyes for your Summon Skull deck. You have your pseudo Summon Skull for your Red Eyes deck. Everybody wins. That's what we have for Summon Skull, but you know what? We got a few new cards, so let's just go over them. We also have Engine of Destruction, which is a Blue Eyes support card. It's a normal spell card. The requirement is if you control a face-up Blue Eyes White Dragon, effect, choose one level 8 dragon monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Then if you chose Blue Eyes Bright Dragon with this effect, you can choose the ultimate Blue Eyes Legend in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So this is going to recover back one of your Blue Eyes White Dragon cards, your big level 8 dragons, and it's going to get back your fusion card as well. This might mean you may not even need to run the fusion card at 3 if you're able to pull this card. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Will you still run the fusion card at 3 even though this card can retrieve it from the graveyard? Let me know what you think about that. Lastly, we have Compulsory Evacuation Device as a legend card. And it's a pretty nice card as well because it's a trap card that doesn't destroy, and a lot of maximums prevent themselves from being destroyed by trap cards. So this could be a pretty interesting way around the maximum. Granted, it'll throw all the pieces in the hand, so it may not be that great, but who knows? Maybe it'll be an option down the road. Maybe it'll come with some specific support like Upstart Goblin does or something like that. But of course, it has a requirement for the effect, because if you remember before, Compulsory Evacuation Device, you could just use it at any time. And in Rush Duels, cards have a more solid foundation of when you can activate them. Traps have requirements. You can't just willy-nilly just throw whatever card you want and just activate them. In Rush Duels, there are specific timings to activate certain cards. So the requirement for Compulsory Evacuation Device in Rush Duel is when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, or your opponent activates a spell card. You could choose one monster in the field and return it to the owner's hand. I do love the option that it works when they summon a monster or activate a spell card, because if your opponent is going to activate an equip spell, you could chain this directly and return that monster to the hand, fizzling out that equip spell. So not too bad at all. I'm not sure how much play it's going to see, but it can be a nice legend trap card, especially if you don't have Mirror Force. Granted, Mirror Force is getting a reprint, so again, It's up to how you want to play, because remember, you can also add your own monsters back to your hand. So if your opponent's going to, let's say, activate something like Dark Hole and you want to save your maximum monster, you could actually return your maximum monster to your hand with this effect. So, you know, there's ways that you can actually use this card to your own advantage on your own monsters as well. So let me know what you guys think, especially about the new Summon Skull support, people. I definitely want to know what you guys feel about this. I'm so happy. I knew it was eventually going to happen, and I'm still thinking we're going to get Black Skull Dragon. I'm still thinking it, because Meteor Flare Fusion does work really well on fusion monsters with no effects. So I'm pretty sure we're going to also get a new Rush Duel version of Black Skull Dragon, exact same as the original game. That way it can take advantage of the Meteor Flare Fusion and the new equip spell as well. Again, that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time, peace out.